This standard is ARCH.7.N.S.A.3.7.2i. The learning target is I can solve real-world mathematical problems involving the four operations of rational numbers. You don't need that. You don't need that. Reminder, rational numbers can be written as a ratio. Rational numbers can repeat. So for example, 6 over 7, 6/7 is equal to 0.857142, and then the numbers repeat. So sometimes you can have digits go out a ways before the repetition starts. It still makes it, all these numbers repeat, so this pattern in this order, so this is rational. For the fraction 2 over 3, 2/3, it's 0.6 repeating. Remember, your calculator will round it. So if we're going to solve real-world problems, let's choose example 1. If Maria owned stock that lost $2.25 for 3 days, then gained 75 cents for 5 days, would she show a profit after 8 days? So we write it out like this. For 3 days, she lost $2.25 on the stock, and then gained, so we're going to add this gain of 75 cents for 5 days. And so also before 2001, the stock market used to put the price value of a stock in fractions as opposed to, or mixed numbers. And they switched over to using decimals so that it was easier to understand. So here if we have 3 times a negative 225, that's a negative 675. And then we have 5 times 0.75 is $3.75. Then we have the negative $6.75 plus the $3.75. It's a positive value. We get negative 3. So it appears that she did not show a profit after 8 days because that has a negative sign. This is just to show you that because of the commutative property, you can actually switch these two and you would still get the same answer. The commutative property allows you to change the order of the numbers in addition problems. Without changing the final answer. Change order is allowed for addition and multiplication. Only. It is not allowed for subtraction or division. The next problem. If Donald had half a candy bar in his hand and he took a bite so that he ate half of it, how much was left of the candy bar? So here, half of it is sort of your clue to recognizing that it is going to be a multiplication problem. Half of indicates multiplication, and it, you can substitute the original half in here. So half of half is equal to 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 2 is 4. And if you look at the candy bar, this was Donald's half, and then he ate half. He ate half of it. So he had a fourth left over. It's a fourth plus a fourth. You add the numerators when adding fractions, and you leave the denominator the same. So 2/4 equals a half. Number 3, if a pizza has 12 slices and 4 friends are sharing it, how many slices does each person get? So that one's more straightforward. Ratio of 12 divided by 4 equals 3. Also 3 over 1. So on your calculator, you'll just see 12 divided by 4 equals 3. So each person gets 3 slices. I like to circle our answers. Then if a movie ticket costs $11.50, how much change will you get back from a $20 bill? So $20, you have a decimal point here, because you're going to subtract $11.50. You have to, all of these zeros means you have to go over to the 2 to borrow here. And you have 10, that becomes 9. 10, that becomes 9. Actually, you don't, because 0 minus 0 is 0. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 1 is 8. And 1 minus 1 is 0. So $8.50. And that's the end of our lesson.